get back in the car, because tonight we're using the turbo in Turbo Outrun.
RetroKork.
Yes, Turbo Outrun. Like its predecessor, the original Outrun, which I talked about in June, I believe, this one came from the arcades. It was originally offered as both a dedicated cabinet as well as an upgrade for the original Outrun cabinets. Maybe the biggest change in this game is that you race against the clock and a computer-controlled Porsche. Oh, and the branching has been removed. You basically follow one continuous road from New York to LA. Oh, and you don't get to choose the song that you get to listen to during the trip. So, where does the game send you? Well, you start off in New York, then you go to Washington DC, then Pittsburgh, and finally Indianapolis. After that you go to Chicago, St. Louis, Memphis, and Atlanta. The next leg of this journey takes you to Miami, New Orleans, San Antonio, and Dallas, and the last leg takes you to Oklahoma City, Denver, the Grand Canyon, where you follow the Route 66, probably through Arizona, and finally LA. Not that you'd be able to tell. I mean, Dallas looks more like a desert, and Atlanta looks more like a plain old snowfield. The gimmick of this game is, of course, the turbo, which, while it increases your speed, allows your engine to theoretically overheat. That could have nasty side effects. Never managed to blow my car up, though. And there are extras you get to pick after you reached every fourth city. Well, maybe except the last one. Wouldn't make any sense after all. There is the high power engine, the special turbo, and then there are super grip tires, which makes sliding a little difficult. Also, I would say this game establishes your girlfriend as not being really that faithful to you, because after each leg of the journey, she'll go with the CPU opponent. He's faster than you are. Kinda makes you wonder about the programmer's girlfriends, eh? The music for the Commodore 64 version was done by Jerome and Tell of Maniacs of Noise, who for the title song sampled his own voice, and for the sample 1, 2, 3, hit it! Used, basically said 1, 2, 3, because otherwise, if he said 3, it would have sounded more like free. And after all, we all know that in this game, freedom is severely limited. So yeah, that's Turbo Outrun. The home conversions of this game were often considered to be a bit on the shoddy side. But the Commodore 64 version was pretty much liked universally. Next time, well, I think I'll talk about something from the arcades again. And maybe I'll look at its children spawned on the Commodore 64 only. I'm going to talk about Dragon Snare.